We now present
the International Silver String Submarine Band.
To God of my country. On my honor.
I will do my best.
Operation Clear Rock is a go!
On my honor.
I will do my best.
Boy Scouts.
You're listening to an exclusive live concert.
To God of my country. To do my duty.
And I'd flown in country to get an R-band sniper.
Always have to have love.
To obey the scout law. On my honor.
I will do my best. I will do my best.
Where'd you learn to shoot, Boy Scouts, sir?
To God of my country.
Boy Scouts, sir. You kidding me?
Jesus, you recommended Boy Scout to me in the first place.
Call me on myself.
To obey the scout law.
Welcome inside Music Mile Magazine, the show that's kind of back in the day. You're so back in the day because it's crazy out there. And bring another bottle in before you can't stand up, because in here we can find peace and music and insights, not opinions, but perspectives to help us cope with a increasingly rude world.
Why are you so rude, man?
Just stop doing that.
Can't help it. It's my voice.
No, it's not. It's an affectation.
Oh, and if I didn't mention, I'm Boy Scout, going from town to town, drinking beer and doing good deeds, sitting behind many bars for many years, listening to many folks being folks, and hearing the sound of their discontentment. Like on the new Federal Reserve Board chair, a government job. It's not been confirmed yet, likely will be. But for a government job, the guy has a net worth of over $100 million. That's not the millionaire next door. That's not the 1%. That's the 1/10 of 1%. That's a handful of ever-increasing people who end up with their fingers on the trigger. Anywhere. Russia, Ukraine. Israel, Gaza. Israel, Lebanon. Israel, U.S., Iran. Yemen, Sudan. It's all around you. So in a bit of classic Music Mile Magazine escapism, let's put our feet up, make a drink, or twist one up, and let Randy Newman sum it up in his special way.
No one likes us, I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. We give them money, but are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. We'll drop the big one and pulverize them. Asia's crowded, Europe's too old. Africa's far too hot and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one, there'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia. Don't wanna hurt no kangaroo. We're building all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Boom goes London, boom Paris. More room for you and more room for me. In every city, the whole world round will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it will be. We'll set everybody free. You wear a Japanese kimono, baby, be Italian shoes for me. They all hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now.
From the album Cool It Down, that is Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs. Yeah, I wish we would cool it down so that we don't end up blowing each other up. As Randy Newman put it so well with his sardonic wit. And speaking of wit, it comes to mind that Electric Wit does a great radio show here on this FM airwave station. If you're listening on Friday night, his show's on Sunday, 10 a.m. Veteran and defender of democracy, if you're tuning in. And my apologies for the war reality check. This is your safe place. And I didn't even mention the non-shooting wars, like trade wars, economic, capital, geopolitical influences, technology wars, and robot wars. Oh, yeah, believe me. That's next. Or corporations trying to get into your back pocket with AI clickbait. On Music Mile magazine, we reject top-down authority, point blank, and make decisions for ourselves rather than trusting representatives or consensus-based thinking from lobby groups. Instead, we believe in rock and roll.
This is Rock and Roll Radio. Come on, let's rock and roll with the Ramones. Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
Yesterday, in the shower, the art and
It's only rock and roll. So understated. It's so important. Rolling Stones, our Music Mile magazine, our core, and our diversion from the nonsense in the world. We started with the Ramones, telling us the same thing. And then Lucius, 2024. Pretty new stuff there. And if you are disassociated or feel like you're not really here, I don't mean like on meds. That's a different problem. I mean, if you're listening somewhere else and it's not today, which is May 1st on the FM airwaves, we're celebrating May Day, which is done differently all over the world. Many countries honor the labor movement and workers' rights. How cool. Right on. Very cool. Other places, it's more spring, festival, the arrival of summer. Love summer. Some cultures also use it for political demonstrations and parades. Cool. Demonstrations, parades, right on. So all around a fun holiday. And I guess the significance depends on where you are. Music Mile magazine actually has a listener in Vietnam. Hard to believe. And many in New York, where we will honor or observe at the very least a very popular joint off Wall Street called the Merchant Coffee House. I speak of the day in 1792 when Manhattan was the new capital of the United States. And on this particular day, 16 days after May Day, May 17th, so if you're listening somewhere else, it's the future. And this probably seems like it's going faster. But the Merchant Coffee House actually did much of its beverage traffic in liquids other than coffee, which is quite helpful when you arrive home and you can say, I had a tough day at the coffee house. Ale house seems to smack of underperformance. Another feature of this Bristow was it had a table and a bench on the lawn under a large buttonwood tree. And you'd often find 24 citizens on that bench, gents of some financial substance. And on this particular day, those 24 merchants put up $200 apiece to join something that they called the New York Stock and Exchange Board. Yep. Did you know that? Well, you did know a guy named Napoleon Bonaparte. He was making European financials as unpredictable as a turf race in a rainstorm. I think Kentucky Derby Day is coming up, or was. Anyway, a guy named Alexander Hamilton, yep, $10 bill, asked if he could move a large amount of Revolutionary War debt into the hands of the public. Called it public stock. He struck the deal. The stock was traded under the buttonwood tree, and it went down in history as the Stock Exchange Buttonwood Agreement. And it was sitting under the buttonwood tree, which is why they now call ownership on the New York Stock Exchange a seat. A seat on the New York Stock Exchange. So the Boy Scout good deed of the day? Go to any bar. Order a flagon or two of something other than coffee. And when everybody sits, stand up and celebrate May.
Do you remember the argument you had when you decided to take him in hand? He said he was perfectly capable of dealing with his own business affairs. And 2 minutes later, there was a little man on the doorstep serving a writ.
But remember that life is much more than ownership or a seat on the New York Stock Exchange or how much money you have. In the best cases, it's about real love. So from the heavy, this is Real Love, Baby.
much later. Jets, I found the major was a lady, suffering I made time, one jet to always love me. I made time, one jet to always love me.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude, and it's tearing me apart, and it's ruining every day. Oh, I swore I would be true, and honey, so do you. So why were you holding her hand? Is it just the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game of you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie, most things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew I just wanna be with you, and I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Royal Otis, a band from Sydney, Australia, covering Linger, which they made into a top hit 2 years ago. And we started with the heavy, heavy Real Love Baby, which hope you're feeling the real love on Music Mile magazine. Well, we try to do our part in the healing because we all depend on each other. If a drummer misses that high top slap with the kettle drum beat, all the guitars are off, the singer's off. Everybody kind of has to readjust. So we try to keep it steady so we're able to count on each other. And speaking of drummers, my neighbors in Dolores, Colorado, Jonah and Kate, who can be counted upon, are doing back-to-back Fish concerts in Vegas. So this is for the Friday night vibe in Sin City.
When we were talking, I didn't need to hide. Black stallions through the night on a perfect ride. I watched you open wide. You looked into me. I had to turn away. I didn't wanna leave. Now I'm letting it all roll by. I can see a life beyond the dream. I'm watching it all roll by. I can see a life beyond the dream. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Keep dreaming. Keep on dreaming. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. We share these moments till they melt away to foggy memories of a distant day. A curtain is blowing in an open door. Two souls can breathe as one. I wanted Now I'm letting it all roll by. I can see a life beyond the dream. I'm watching it all roll by. I can see a life beyond the dream. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Keep dreaming. Keep on dreaming. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Now
For Dependables, Jonah and Kate doing back-to-back Fish concerts in Vegas. Grateful for their uniqueness. Grateful for our planet. Grateful for the complexity of things in our life. Sad for what becomes lost in the noise of civilization. It seems people become power hungry in groups over 150. That is when it becomes dangerous. That's Dunbar's number theory. It's based on our brain's cognitive limits on how many meaningful relationships we can actually handle. And that doesn't mean how many Instagram or Facebook things we have. And by the way, this is not a thought from my Tuesday bartender Odie. This is a British evolutionary anthropologist. The guy's name is Robin Dunbar, and his work has become essential in how humans organize. And speaking of my Tuesday bartender Odie, he subscribes to an anarchist tradition. He says institutions themselves are the problem and proposes replacing them with voluntary associations, mutual aid networks, or getting self-governing communities. Cool, Otis. I get it. But to me, the most practical attempt to have political autonomy is through creating some kind of structure or rules for ourselves. Personal responsibility, accountability. And that begins with you. And it's why we bring you amazingly Alana's inspiration to personal autonomy.
Thanks, Boy Scout. This is from Wings of a Plan. Once Peter started learning how long and how much it takes to save enough money to buy something, he realized he needed less. Peter knew a lot of average people went broke when banks gambled with mortgages, and he forced himself to learn the aggregate of events. But even better than that, to intuitively see new things, his strong family unit supported him, taught him a work ethic. He found quiet success.
Thank you, Alana Roberts. It's tricky, especially now, with artificial intelligence giving you sophisticated advice. They may even replace human financial advisors. The difference is humans have a fiduciary responsibility to each other. So maybe instead of AI, we need QE. Quinn the Eskimo.
Everybody's building big ships and boats. So building monuments and others they drop down notes. Everybody's in despair, every little girl, boy. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets there, everybody's gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on with it. You've not seen nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with it. You've not seen nothing like the mighty Quinn. 'Cause I could do just like the rest and all that by chilling sweet. Just ain't my cup of meat. Everybody's feeling the pigeons out on left. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets there, the pigeon's gonna run to him. Come on without, come on with him. You've not seen nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on with him. someone's on everyone's toes. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets there, everybody's gonna want a dose. Come on without, come on in. You've not seen nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like the mighty
Overindulged fish as usual. Now my engineer is looking at me with that look. How do I describe it? It's like the face you make when you're fixing your hair in the mirror. It's kind of a weird face you don't use anywhere else. You're kind of like making that face as you fiddle with your hair. Some men don't have hair. They look dashing. Nonetheless, my engineer doesn't have hair. And he does not look dashing. I'm just screwing with you, buddy. You are a stud. There is no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. love her intensity. Still sexy. At 67, Joan Jett, redoing a Tommy James and Shondell song. Because we started with the Tiffany's, there is no doubt, who charted for the first time in 1986 with a cover of a Tommy James song. So we played Tommy James and the Shondells from 1968. Are you following this logic? If it makes no sense, we have a full week to figure it out. But until then, I'm off to the old Mahogany Ridge. And if you don't know what that is, because nobody answered that on Boy Scout at musicmomagazine.com, it is that smooth ledge made out of mahogany at the end of the bar that you kind of can lean into and have to be careful you don't slip off. But I hope you do come back again here on the airwaves or on the public radio app, which my Tuesday bartender Odie likes, pops in the ear pods, goes to the bar, sits next to me, and it looks like I'm talking to myself. So please come back so I have someone to talk to next time. And until then, this is Boy Scout saying nothing but thanks, and I do wish you peace.
Always.
This is KSJD, Ideas, Stories, Community, 91.5 KSJD Cortez, 90.5 KZET Toya, 89.5 KICO Rica, and courtesy of Dene College at 92.1 KXWRLP Saline. You can listen to us at 91.1 and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and on the web at ksjd.org.